Right, hello girls. This is a video on calculating income tax. So I've got up the top here, I've got the three bands for you, which is a 2020 rates. So a person will pay 20% income tax on their taxable income from £0 up to 37,500. If their taxable income is over 37,500, they're going to the 40% bracket, and everything over that amount, up to 150,000, they pay 40% on. Everything over 150,000, they pay 45% on. So the personal allowance I'm going to use again is the 2020 rate, which is £12,500. So that means that a person can earn £12,500 before they have to pay any income tax at all. So I'm going to do 3 examples for you, and then there'll be some practice questions which you can pause, have a go, etc. If you feel confident on this, you might want to pause the video now, have a go at this question, and check your answer and work in as we go along. Okay, so first example. So calculate the yearly income tax paid by a person who earns £26,000 per annum gross. Remember, gross means before any deductions at all. So before national insurance, income tax, student loan, anything. And we want to work out the net, so after those deductions. So first thing I need to calculate is the taxable income. And the taxable income is the gross salary take away the personal allowance. So my gross salary is 26,000 a year, take away 12,500, which leaves me with 13,500 per year, and that is the amount that you need to pay tax on. Okay, so this salary then, if you think about these brackets here, what that's saying is, and I'm going to use the bar because I do think it's the best way of doing it, from £0 up to 37,500, 20% of that part of the salary we pay tax on. Then 37,500 to 150,000, so we'll put that about there. Anything earned between those amounts is 40% tax, and then everything over that is 45%. Okay, so the taxable income should be placed into this bar. And the taxable income for this person is actually only £13,500. So it's really clear to see if 20% is between 0 and 37,500, well, they don't earn anywhere near that. Their taxable income isn't anywhere close to 37,500. So all of their salary, all of their £13,500 goes into the 20% bar. So what we need to do then is find 20% of this amount, which is, so I'm times that by 0.2 to find 20%, £2,700. Okay, that is the tax paid per year. And just to double check, the question asks for the yearly tax, and that's what we've got. Okay, good. Right, next one. So this one, okay. So this time we're working out the yearly tax paid by a person earning 75,000. So as always, start off and work out the taxable income. So I'm using the same bounds as before. So we take their gross salary and we subtract the personal allowance to give me, oh, that's not right, to give me, be careful, 62,500. So that's my taxable income. Okay, if we look at the bar then, so 0 to 37,500. Well, it definitely goes over that. But it doesn't go up to the next bracket, which is 150,000, which is the 40%. So we don't really need to worry about this 45% here. What we do need to find out is how much of the salary goes over the 37,500 and into this 40% bracket here. So 0 to 37,500 is obviously 37,500. So that's the amount we're going to pay 20% on. But remember, all of this needs to add up to the taxable income. So to see how much is left over, we can do 62,500, take away that bracket to get 25,000. And just do your little double check here. So I'm going to actually write that out because obviously these are worth so many marks in an exam. We don't want to lose anything. So double check. 37,500 plus 25,000, and that does equal 62,500, which is the taxable income. Okay, so salary split up, fine. Now, this then, we need to work out 20% of this. So I've got 37,500 times by 0.2. $7,500. And this one, I'm just going to put that here. 25,000 times by 0.4, which will get me 40%. 10,000. So therefore, the total tax is just the sum of those two, which is £17,500. So this person pays £17,500 on their £75,000 a year. Okay. Right. I would then just do another little check. So I know that about, 20% of their salary was in this bracket and then another chunk was in this 40% here. So this should be about 20%-ish, a bit more of the original salary. So I would just check if I work out what percentage that amount of the original is, it should come out at between 20 and 40%-ish. So 1 divided by the other times 100, 23%. Okay, so that looks about right. So the yearly tax equals £17,500. Okay. So that's the difference when it goes into that bracket. You are only paying 40% on the amount of the taxable income over that bracket there. Okay, lovely. Right, last one. So, okay, so this one. Same tax bands, same personal allowance, but this time it wants me to work out the monthly income tax paid. So this lucky person earns £30,000 gross per year, so before any tax. So let's work out the taxable income. So that's 30,000. Oh, no, sorry, 300,000. Take away 12,500, which leaves me with, I don't want to do it wrong. 287,500. Okay. Now, in reality, they probably wouldn't get this, but you don't need to worry about that. Just do the whole same rules as possible. So, little diagram. Use the box. I know you don't like it, but it works. 0 to 37,500 is 20%. Over that, up to 150,000 is 40%. And I can see straight away that's going to go way into this 45% bracket. So everything left over is 45%. So if I split that up, the first 37,500 is in this band here. Then, to see how much is within this bit, I just need to know 150,000 take away 37,500. And that will tell me how much of that salary that needs to add up to that falls within that band. Okay, so 112500. Lovely. Then let's see what's left over. So actually, if that's 150,000, what's in this bit is whatever is over that adds up to that. So to work out this, I'm going to do 287,500 take away 150,000. So one 137,500. Lovely. Double check. So that should add up to this. 37,500 plus 112,500 plus 137,500. Okay. Yep. Okay, so I split it up right. Good. Well, unlikely I've made a mistake if I do that check. So 20%. 37,500 times by 0.2. 7,500. Then 40%. 112,500 times by 0.4. Is 45,000. And finally, 137,500 times by 0.45 to get 45%, because this person is very lucky, is 61,875. So the total tax this person pays is, add all of these up, £114,375, which sounds like a really, really big amount. But judging on this, I can see that actually most of their salary is going into the 40 to 45% bracket. So I'm expecting this, my answer for yearly tax, to be about 40 to 45%, so I'm going to do that check. So 114,375 over 300,000 times by 100 is 38.125%. Yeah, makes sense. So there's a bit in that 20%. That seems fine. So I'm happy with that. Okay. All right. Just double check then, have we answered the question? So the question wanted me to calculate the monthly income tax. Well, I've worked out the yearly tax. So all we do is take the yearly tax that we've paid, divide it by 12, and if it isn't already, round it to 2DP, but this is. So £9,531.25 a month. Lovely. Okay. Right, here's your chance to have a go then. So pop these questions up for you. On there. Same tax bands as before. Pause it, have a go, and I'll write up the answers. Okay, so number one. So you should have got, for number one, that they had a yearly tax of 9,900, which meant a monthly tax of £825. Okay, so that should be your final answer for that one. If you got that wrong, come and see me, show me you're working out. Number two, so actually when you took this weekly salary and you times it by 52, that meant that their annual gross salary was 10,140 each year. So actually, they pay nothing because they don't even meet the personal allowance threshold. And last one, so somebody on £600,000 per year, they're going to pay a yearly tax of £249,375. Okay, so if you got any wrong, come and see me. Thank you. Bye.